Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Ursula E, and these are my philosophies in the mind of INFJ. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the game of life. I've been wanting to do this video for a very long time, but I just never thought I was good enough for it. It kept like just slipping through my fingers, and I was like, I just wanted it to be perfect, but I never do anything perfect. You know, I don't even dress perfectly. I have a hard time with matching my colors. Can y'all believe that? Yeah, I know. That is funny. That is so funny. One of my sons, well, not one of my son, um, sometimes he'll be like, Mama, that doesn't match, And then he said it like so angrily, like he was like, how can you be smart and you don't even know how to match your clothes? And like, oh my gosh, I know I'm not from this world, okay? Because if I was from this world, if I was from this world, I would know how to match my clothes. But, oh well, nobody's perfect. So almost everything I do isn't perfect. And that what makes it perfect. Awesome. So the game of life, on with this, right? We only got a little time. We don't have all day. Life is like a box of chocolate. Never know what you're gonna get. But you know what? If you read the package, then you have an idea what's in the box. And you can read the package. Yes. I will try to remember to explain what or how. And if I don't, then I have to do it on another video. Okay, because I don't know how to do that editing thing yet. Give me a break. All right, so the game of life. So, life is like a game. You know, before you got here, they told you where you're going to start, where you should end up. You know, there's always exceptions. Just let you know, there's always exceptions. Some people are here just to be collateral damage. I think. you know, I'm not too sure about that because sometimes I just think that because they don't get on their purpose is given to somebody else, and that what makes them be able to be collateral damage. You know what I'm saying? Dying before their time and all that. Yeah. So, you have a purpose. I think I just let that out the bag, didn't I? So yeah, you was told what your purpose gonna be, where you're gonna start, and just pretty much how it's gonna work. For instance, like if you was supposed to lead people, you know, or you supposed to get into spirituality and stuff like that, you're gonna have a hard childhood. Your childhood has to be hard so you can like really reach out to someone higher than you, which is the spiritual world, to tell you about the spirituality and get you on the road on your purpose, which is to lead the people. You understand? So this is how the game is played, and I'm only gonna tell you about the games that I know. So I can only tell you what I know. So well, I know a lot of games. I just don't know the names of them. But the one that I remember the most is Mario Brothers. Yeah, remember that game? Hopefully, yes. I hope you guys remember that game, Mario Brothers. It's Mario and Luigi and all that, and I think they're trying to save the princess, and they have to get off these boards and stuff like that, and they just do 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 alone. You are Mario or Luigi, and your guides, spirits guides, God, source, and all that, they're holding the remote control and trying to guide you. All right. So I forgot to tell you the reason why I'm doing this right now, because I just talked about something on another video that gave away about the game that your life been stage and it's a game. So I thought that now is a good time to talk about the game of life more than ever. So yes, but not only is it a game, as you play this game, get knocked down, get back up, go through your ups and your downs and all that. As you're doing that, what you're doing is like making a dream, like a movie, that they're watching. And you're also in this game, you're telling source and the your guides and all that what you like and what you don't like, so they could give you better experience. Yeah, because you have to bump your head sometimes to know that you don't like something. You actually have to try this food in order to say that you don't like it. Even though some people look at the food and say, I don't like the way it looks, so I'm not gonna try it. Stuff like that. But the thing is that you have to know what's wrong so you can know what feels right to you. What feels wrong, what feels right. And so at the towards the end, once you get up to a certain age or whatever, they pretty much got a good picture of how your life could be, blessed, and you could feel blessed for your life. And if you was to connect with them, and then they could guide you in the game to complete the game. Okay, so like Mario, with you not being connected to the controller. You're pretty much very hard to get off the first screen, A lot of times when it's in autopilot, that's what they call autopilot, you're just going on emotions and all of that. And when you're on autopilot, like the game, when the game is all, when you start the game and sometimes you don't, you don't turn the game on, but you haven't actually took hold of the game when you're playing. So the game is showing you how it runs through the screens. But how many times have you seen that character get off that first screen without you having to guide it off? There are exceptions, right? Those things are called exceptions when they do finally get off that screen. But they never make it to the end, you know? They don't make it to the end. So the thing is that in order for you to get on your purpose and do what you're supposed to do, you have to connect to that controller, the person who's holding the controller. And that is through spirituality. Other than that, you're just running on autopilot and you're going to continue to bump your head. And as we look at the game called Sega, you know, the Sega game, you remember with the hedgehog and all that? Sometimes on when it's in autopilot and also sometimes when you're playing the game, you get too deep in the water of that game and you can actually drown, you know, collateral damage. You can actually drown it without completing your purpose, your mission. So it's a good idea for you guys to be aware that life is just a game. It's a game that you're playing here. And connecting with the controller could give you very better outcomes. Did that thing just mess up? I just saw something. It could give you a better outcome. You can actually complete the game because I'm quite sure that controller that is guiding your life have guided millions of lives before you. You know. So every now and then, somebody game of life is to do something very major and like just fall off the face of the earth. You know, um, that could happen, but I don't think that's any of you guys, okay? I don't think that's any. I don't know why I had to say that. But, like, for instance, like some people, you know how babies come and sometimes, they get sick and they pass away. And you wonder, what happened there, with this being a gain of life, how did the baby just pass away like that? And the thing is that that baby just came to be a part of the parent's life enough to show them a lesson, and that's why that baby passed away like that. So they gained that baby's life wasn't to make it to the end of a game. It was only supposed to stay for a little while and go. That was a part of that purpose. They'll come back. We all come back. You know what this is. So that's what I want to come here and say today. There's if it do. Let me see if I can explain it another way. The thing is that what I'm trying to say, that everything that happens to you, it's not entirely your fault. Right now, a lot of people saying that it's because of your thoughts, the way that you're feeling, and it's that you're manifesting this life of yours. But that is not everybody. For instance, so like if you was meant to, if the how big your purpose is for real, how big your purpose is, how important your purpose is, your life is being guided from the get go. They're not even allowing you to go into autopilot. They're just gonna continue to have you bump your head until you say, you know, I surrender. I surrender. Oh, who's doing this? I know this is not me. You know, I know somebody's out there. You know, guiding my life because that right there, what y'all just did. Yeah, I couldn't even. You know, you can't make that up. You can't even make that up. You know, so why are y'all in my life like this? And you know, and then with that, you know, that person will be able to get on their purpose right away because their purpose probably had very big meaning. So as you know, some people purpose is just kind of small. Like their purpose could be that they're gonna be the mother of, you know, a leader like the president. You know, that person was meant to bear that child. Some people's life, they game like, cause everybody's game in life is kind of a little different. It's not like totally different, but it is kind of different. Like some people game a life of they're just here just to have kids. You know, just bring more of these souls into this hell of a place. Yeah. So you just, you know, until you actually connect with the person holding your controller, you probably be out there just wandering, going around and around on the same board, you know, not getting off the first board. Or you might luck up and get off this first board so they can show you something different on the second board, just trying to get you to pay some attention to what's going on so you can have a better life. You know, you don't have to have a better life. You could just tell them the things that you don't like or you do like, and they could just use that for someone else. You know, but I think that we probably will have a better time here if we connect to the person holding the controller, and get this game on the way and complete it. You know, be in bliss and happy that you're doing this and your purpose. It'd be amazing, right? We get that, right? Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's been a joy talking to you guys today. Thanks for coming back. You guys have a good one, and I see you next time. Love ya.